In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Rockstar confirming new content coming soon for Grand Theft Auto Online. We'll be taking a look at what that new content is and a whole lot more. So let's dive into what Rockstar said on the Newswire yesterday, where they announced the newest weaponized supercar, the Scramjet, the adversary mode, the double money and RP opportunities, and more. When talking about the new adversary mode, they confirmed something pretty interesting. They said, keep an eye out for a trio of additional classic Grand Theft Auto Online adversary modes in the weeks ahead. All remixed, reimagined, and updated to include fun new twists. So I think there's a couple key things here. Number one, the first thing they say is classic adversary modes. So we know what these are going to be. There are 3 remaining, in case you guys are wondering. The first one is Trading Places Remix. The second one is Running Back Remix. And the third one is Sumo Remix. And because of the adversary mode we got yesterday, we now kind of have an idea of how these modes are going to work. They're basically just going to be like a reimagined twist on the older modes. I don't think they're going to offer anything all that new. Now, the second thing that's interesting is what they said as well in the weeks ahead. They didn't say months. They didn't say couple of months. They said within the following weeks. So I think over the next 3 weeks, we are going to be getting 3 new adversary modes back to back to back. And that's what they're going to be. I don't believe Rockstar is going to be skipping weeks here. Because if they were skipping weeks, that means that we would get, obviously, Hunting Pack this week, nothing next week, adversary mode nothing, adversary mode nothing, adversary mode nothing. So that would take 6 to 7 weeks in order to get done. And at that point, you're looking at almost 2 full months. So I think that we are going to be getting these modes back to back to back, which means that I think with their releases, we're also going to be getting vehicles back to back to back. So let's talk about what vehicles we have left. Rockstar is flying through this drip feeding, and we only have 2 vehicles left. The first vehicle is the Menacer, which is available on the Warstock Cash and Carry site. That is available for $1.775 million. It's a sort of an off-road weaponized vehicle. I'm not sure if this will be coming up next or if Rockstar will release the Free Crawler, which is available on the Legendary Motorsports site. It's $597,000. It's an off-road vehicle. It is non-weaponized. So those are the only 2 new vehicles. And then Rockstar have all the cars on Southern San Andreas Super Autos that are not necessarily new, but are either just going to be added to the websites or are going to get new liveries or modifications, like the Patriot, the Hearse, the Habanero, the Prairie, Ruiner, etc. So I'm not sure what Rockstar is going to be doing next. It's either going to be one of 2 new vehicles, the Menacer or the Free Crawler, or Rockstar is going to be diving into some of the older, yet not available on the website vehicles. If I had to take a wild guess, I would say that Rockstar is probably going to get out all of the new content first before they decide to move on to the old, unreleased content. However, with those older vehicles that are being added to the website, remember, there's still the rumor that Rockstar is going to be doing that like street racing aspect to this update. Remember, data has been found in the files for a racing portion that has been found in After Hours. And I think that's going to have to do with all the new liveries that are going out for like the Prairie and the Penumbra and the Mamba and the Cockett Classic. That's why Rockstar's adding liveries on there, because we're going to be using them more in races. So be on the lookout for that too. I think that'll be coming closer to the end, probably around September or October, but just know that that is still coming and is along the way. Now, another thing we saw Rockstar do this week that they might continue to do going forward is giving us liveries. So this week they gave us like the hunting camo for the Akula and the Avenger. It would not shock me if going forward over the next couple weeks, we saw more of these liveries being put on other vehicles. So for example, there's yellow and blue camo, orange shade camo, you've got blue and green camo, you've got blue tartan, you've got Santo Capra coins, you've got Sinese Nova monogram, you've got Dalla Dalla. I mean, you've got a lot of them. So don't be surprised at all over the next couple weeks if you start to see these liveries being applied to random new vehicles, sort of like the Avenger, the Akula, like we kind of saw with this week. Rockstar also still has a ton of t-shirts and hats left over that they could introduce over the next couple of weeks. But it is nice to see sort of an official confirmation on the Newswire, ultimately what their plans are. And it'll be exciting to see how they handle this. All I know is it's only been a month since After Hours has come out, and they have already released a ton of vehicles, a bunch of new content. I mean, they are flying through this drip feeding. They have not skipped a week yet. So to me, I don't think that means Rockstar will be skipping any weeks going forward. I think they're just going to be going boom, 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 trying to knock all of this out. And that's great news for us because it just means we're getting more of that content in a quicker fashion. Now, as far as what this means for a future update, I'm really not sure we can gather anything from that. I do think it lends good news if you're on the side that wants to see another DLC before RDR2, because like I said, in just a couple of weeks, Rockstar could potentially be done with all the drip feed content from After Hours. Like, they are going through it that quickly. So that is good news if you're hopeful that another DLC will come out before RDR2. At a minimum, another DLC in 2018, likely in December. But anyways, that's all the information I've got for you guys in this video today. Just a cool little announcement from Rockstar and also sort of a peek at what looks to be coming up next in Grand Theft Auto Online. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.